Hey everybody, Drew from Wiley'sOutdoorWorld.com here. Just coming on quickly to do a quick tabletop comparison rather than a review or anything like that about some of the different DD gear from a novice's perspective. What you see in front of you here is the DD Superlight Tarp and the DD Superlight Hammock. This is my personal choice in tarp, and I've tested everything that DD hammocks do over the last couple of years. It's cost me a fortune, but it's been a lot of fun testing it. I rate a lot of their stuff really highly. Superlight tarp is brilliant. The Superlight hammock, it's quite a narrow hammock as far as hammocks go, but it is really small, it's really light, it does the job. So now that I've put them there, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison. Let's just get the tarp out there for a second. Now this is the DD Frontline, which is probably one of the most popular DD hammocks, to be honest. And you can see when I put it next to the super light hammock, fair enough, this one's not designed to be super light. It's got two layers, it's got an attached mozzie net, which this doesn't have. You can always get a separate mozzie net to go with this. And I normally say to people, this is about 2.5 to 3 times smaller than the Frontline. So that's 1, flip that right over, that's 2, and that's just about 3. Yeah, it's about 2.5, I'm right enough. So weight wise, I'll bring this up. This is 850 grams, excluding the webbing and the poles. £280 grams. So there you go, that's the difference. Price wise, this is between 50 and 55 quid. If you're a member of our Facebook group, you get a standing 10% off. And this one is round about the same price actually. It's 50 to 55 pound. So that's just a brief difference in the size between two of the most popular models. In the middle, is a DD camping hammock. Now this is the bottom of the DD range. It's the cheapest one, and again it's just a good everyday camping hammock. Very little frills, 650 grams, about twice the size for this one. I've got a few other things for DD here as well. Now you can get a super light Frontline, which I don't have just to hand, or I would have showed you that as well. You can also get the XLR's Frontline, which is just huge. But to give you a comparison, I've got a 4x4 tarp here. So a 4x4 tarp side by side with the DD Frontline, as you can see, they're really kind of similar in pack down size. And so is the 3x3, that extra metre doesn't do a lot for the pack down size, if I'm being completely honest. You've maybe got a couple of centimetres around there. So that's some of the size differences. It's really difficult to answer what hammock you should go for without actually talking to you. I use this one because I cover a lot of ground on foot, and I'm always testing other bits of kit as well. I've also got the camera rig that I'm using. I take that on my trips. So I want to keep as much of my everyday kit that I use myself as small as possible. Will I use these? Absolutely, but I won't use them when I'm going a little bit further afield. Will I use the DD Frontline, the bigger version of this? Yeah, absolutely. It's a really comfortable hammock, but I won't walk 10 or 15 miles with it in my pack. For some people, if you're getting out of the car, you're going to a camp spot that you've got your own permission, and it's not that far to walk, absolutely, that would suit you perfectly. So there you go. I hope that answers the question roughly, just about size and pack down size. Sorry, I mean weight. So moving on to the tarps, I know I showed you the 4x4 before. So this is the 3x3 Pro that isn't that much bigger when it's packed up than the standard 3x3, and again the 4x4 that I showed you before. And like I say, like, that's easily 3. And it's the same for the 4x4 as well. You know, so that's why I'll always kind of recommend going for the super light stuff if you're covering a lot of ground. Just to give you a quick comparison, now I've showed you tarps and I've showed you hammocks, but let's just piece together even part of your hammock camping kit, right? So you've got your tarp, you're going to need your hammock, so let's just pick the frontline hammock there. You're also going to need an under blanket, and obviously you're going to need a sleeping bag as well, which I don't have to hand, but sleeping bag's a little bit bigger than the under blanket, so as you can see already, that's accumulating quite a fair bit of pack size. You know, if you're going in a 40, 50 or even a 60 litre pack, that's going to fill up most of it. Now I carry a 60 litre pack myself if I'm going for up to about 3 days. Unfortunately, there isn't a super light under blanket, but there you go, that's the difference just in the 3 items alone. I've got my tarp and my hammock in a smaller size than just it is for one of the bigger hammocks. So like I say, that way of working isn't for everybody. Not everybody likes super light gear. Some people don't mind carrying a little bit extra weight for a wee bit more luxury, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like I say, I was just coming on to quickly answer a question, doing a wee quick demo, a quick tabletop demo for you. So listen, hope you've enjoyed, and feel free to subscribe or visit our website, Wiley'sOutdoorWorld.com. We sell a lot of camping, general bushcraft and outdoors gear.